Today we set out to make the perfect Zen garden and grow a garden using unique plants, cosmetics, and a whole lot of luck. But the end result will be crazy. Let's get started. You know, you'd think with the Zen update, everyone would be having really Zen looking gardens, but like most servers that I hop into kind of look like this. Chaos, no direction, and I'm here to change that. The problem is, this is my garden right now. Okay, look, it's not that bad, but like it could definitely be a lot better. If we're going for perfect Zen garden, this is not it. What we're gonna have to do is get rid of everything. Oh, wait, hold on. That was the wrong tool. Did I scare you a little bit? That scared me. We needed this one right here, the reclaimer tool. Anything that we can use in our Zen garden, we will keep, like the much coveted cherry blossom trees. Those are definitely going to be coming with me, as well as these Zen rock plants, which apparently I can't take with me. Honestly, I didn't realize that. Okay, so one and done plants don't count. Is that it? All right, let's see. What else do I want to keep then? We'll reclaim that. We'll reclaim this. We'll reclaim these. Honestly, let's just do a quick montage. And now that we've removed pretty much everything, well, we can collect and get rid of the rest. And pretty soon, our garden will go from looking like this to looking like this. Very open, ready for a perfect Zen garden. Now, if you're like me, you're probably asking yourself, bruh, what even makes a perfect Zen garden? I'm a gamer, not a gardener. How am I supposed to know stuff like that? And luckily, I don't have to, because there's this little thing called Google, and I Googled what makes a Zen garden, and I got some key elements. And the first element we're gonna need is rocks, used to represent mountains, islands, and other landforms, providing focal points of structure. Well, I got some Zen rocks back there. Does that count? Maybe it does, but I think the rocks that everybody's kind of referring to is probably over here in the cosmetics shop. We're looking for, gotta be here somewhere. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? There's wood pile. There we go. Rock pile. That's what I'm looking for. A couple of those. So yeah, we're gonna need some rocks, but we're also gonna need some gravel and sand, typically raked into patterns to symbolize water, like waves, rivers, and the sea. Luckily, I have all of that. This right here, that's rocks. That's gravel, rocks, arranged in different patterns. And you get that from the Tanuki shop. The Zen sand right here. I have a feeling we're probably gonna need a lot more than I have, but we can actually start with the ones that I do have, and we can kind of start to form our garden. There we go. Zen rocks with pattern. Check. That is done. What else we got? Minimal plantings. Okay, well, this is going to be a garden that's not going to make us very much money now, is it? Oh, man. At least now I can go ahead and move some of these into place now that we know kind of where they're going. Let's see. Let's put it right there. And we'll put the other one right here. Looking pretty good. Like it. We'll definitely be adding more plants here in a minute, but I kind of need to get a little bit of a base, a structure, or as Google likes to say, an enclosure, because Zen gardens are often enclosed by walls, fences, creating a sense of seclusion. An introvert's dream, if I'm honest. So what we need to do is make something that's a little bit more enclosed. And I happen to know just the thing. We are going to be building a Japanese dojo right here so that we have a little bit of an entrance into the Japanese dojo. We'll have the dojo right here filling up these two plots. And then these three back plots will be our own secret secluded garden area. And so let's build ourselves a dojo, shall we? As soon as it stops raining. Well, that didn't take long. First up, like any good house and dojo, we need to start with a foundation. And so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put a rock here. We're gonna put a rock here. We'll move them into place, put down some posts, and then we'll build the stairs. And how we're gonna build the stairs is we are going to use some of these extra columns that I got. All we gotta do is just use the rocks to put the columns on their sides. So we'll put one there. And then to give it a little bit of a different design element, we're gonna use a second color column for the second step. Well, I had to move that out of the way so I could put the step down properly. But you kind of get the idea. Now we got the little step way up, and then from here it's kind of just a pattern repeating itself. So we'll do another gold column again, and then we'll do another one of this color. Honestly, color doesn't matter. You can get any column for this to work. I just like this color combination. We'll put them down real quick. Not gonna lie, the plank is gonna come in handy so much today. But now we'll remove it, we'll put these back, and we have ourselves some stairs. Now that we have the stairs, well, we can do the rest of the foundation. And honestly, that's just an easy putting down some planks. And if you want to make sure you get yourself some even planks up top and you want them elevated, all you have to do is just put something on underneath that those planks can latch onto. Sometimes I find that I need to move some stuff over a little bit, so I have to reposition the area, but as you can see, it does wonders for us. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this area up using this exact method, and in the blink of an eye, we go from looking like this to looking like this. Now we have 8 of these large planks for our flooring. One little note, keep in mind if you're gonna do this, to try to do it in the middle of the steps, because you definitely don't want to like get halfway through your build and realize, bro, your steps are now off center. I say that because that's what I did. To go through and move things. But there we go. We now have our foundation, our base to the rest of the building that's gonna happen. Now, I will say something else that I did is I went ahead to try to keep things looking like it's just floating there. I also added this thing down here and put it underneath this. Granted, it still kind of looks like it's floating, so you don't actually have to put it down there. You can actually put it underneath the planks themselves and it'll butt up nicely there, and it will kind of be hovering above, but you can't notice it near as much. So I've got 4 of these things. We can go ahead and get rid of this plank, put this thing down instead, and there we go. It's our official base for our dojo. Now comes the fun part, the building. The first thing I'm gonna do is put down this Torii gate here. It's the Torii gate that everybody could get for free. Just go down here, you type in Torii gate, you claim it, and then you can get a free Torii gate for this build. Actually, I think I'm gonna move mine back just a little bit because I have something else that I want to put here. We're gonna put in 2 torch posts as well. This will be our doorway to our house. And next to the doorway is a couple of logs. And then next to the logs, we're putting down a couple of trellises. We'll put one right here and one right here. These, as you'll notice from the sides, look like really cool looking windows. And like any good windows, what we need now is a couple of window seals. And these little tables make perfect window sills. So we'll put one there, the other one there. And now we have ourselves the front of the house. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. Look at it, man. That's pretty cool. To do the side walls, we can put down a couple of bookcases. And just like that, our dojo is starting to take shape. We just need to finish up the other side, put down a bench or 2, or you can get a little crazy with it and make yourself a little bar inside here. And just like that, we now have the back of the house done. Pretty much this whole area is complete. I'm not gonna say it's a big dojo, but it's definitely one that's gonna look really cool at the end. But now comes the thing that makes it a dojo, and it's the roof. Now, if you don't know, most Japanese style homes, they look kind of like this right here with some very ornate designs on the roofing. And that is what we're gonna try to recreate. And to do that, we're gonna need a lot of these, some more of these, just anything and everything we can get our hands on. One log will go here, and the other here directly opposite. Same thing on the other side, and now we can start doing our roof. One plank there tilted, the other on the other side, just like so. We repeat on this side. And in the middle, we do the same thing, but with smaller planks. Doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to be doing something else. We're going to take another log, we're going to throw it on the roof, place it up at the top like so. And soon enough, you will have yourself a whole thing up here at the top. Then we can grab our other log, put it right in the middle as we rotate it into place as well. But before we do that, we'll get a second one. We'll put it right on the opposite side. That way, when we rotate both will stick out the exact same length. Then with our last 4 big planks. Okay, I've tried to do this forever. I'm not gonna lie, building on this thing is definitely not exactly easy, but you kind of get the overall idea. And from down here, it looks outstanding. We can worry about dressing it up a little bit more a little bit later, but for now, we need to do the fun, fancy stuff off to the side. But it's probably gonna take me a long time to like figure it out. So let's just have a fun little montage, shall we, of me just like messing up over and over again, trying to figure it out. The end result will look cool, but the process, ugh. Here we go. Honestly, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But there it is. That is our Japanese dojo in a nutshell. Oh, dude, it looks so cool. But wait, where'd my bookcase let's go. Hold on, I think I actually killed my bookcase. There we go. Let's take a step back and oh my gosh, look how freaking cool that looks. We can clean it up a little bit more, but dude, this actually looks pretty freaking cool. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up real quick, and they have it go from looking like this to looking like, and there we go. It's pretty much done now. We've got a way down in the back, a way up in the front. We've got some more decorations. I put some stepping stones down, and we've started kinda our fence. I could finish it off with this fence right here, but I don't know, man. I feel like the bamboo kind of works better. Needless to say, we're at 122 of our total 125 items that we can do, and I don't really have a lot of room left for some other things, so I think this Japanese house is pretty much done. And now we need to fill it with some plants. And the first plants that I'm gonna do is the ones that I've been most excited to do. Something very synonymous with Japan and Japanese culture itself, and that is the cherry blossom. And even though these are cosmetics, we can still kind of put things down. So we can put one there, and we can put one here. Okay, I lied. You can't put them down. You have to bring the cosmetic things up and then plant, and then afterwards you can put the cosmetic things down again. Now, we're not gonna worry about symmetry in this. Honestly, we're not supposed to, because a part of the Zen culture is that things are supposed to be asymmetrical, avoiding strict symmetry. And so that is what we'll do. We'll go ahead and plant, we'll grow, and in a matter of seconds, we will have ourselves a couple of cherry blossoms. Oh my gosh. It looks so cool. I am gonna move them around just a bit. And then we're gonna get started on the rest of the garden. We'll plant some serenities right here. Some bamboo along the bamboo fence. We'll move all the rest of this stuff back here in place. And oh gosh, it looks so cool. Oh man, we got all of this space back here we can do stuff, but it's separated the front from the back. You go through here, you can make yourself a drink, you can have yourself a sit, all while being protected by your bodyguards. And up front is a serene Zen garden. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. But I'm still not satisfied. Like, we do have to get a whole bunch of stuff back here in the back, and I do still have 3 different items that I can place down in the garden area itself. And I'm not gonna lie, one of those items is in the Zen shop here, in the Zen crate at the very end, the Zen bridge and the Zen waterfall. Both of those are things that I absolutely want. And I could go the route where I go ahead and refresh the shop a whole bunch of times to try to get some things, basically not get lucky every single time. Or we could just buy and skip everything. Buy ourselves 10 crates, 10 seed packs, and then we'll go back here to our freshly cleaned backyard, and we'll drop it and see how lucky we can get. And while everything's counting down, see how lucky we can get with the seed packs. And the answer is not lucky at all. Oh no, man, that sucks. Guess I gotta just plant some of these things down real quick. Why not? I also need to check out what this new Sakura bush is. All right, that's growing. Got 30 minutes left, and these are ready to go. Wow, an hour went by real fast. Let's just go ahead and open them up. We're looking for, yep, I'll take one of those. Probably need like 2 of those, to be honest. Or the bridge or the fountain. That's what I'm looking for. Bridge or fountain. That's not what I'm looking for. Come on, bridge or fountain. Limit 325 cosmetics reached. Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Get rid of all these. I don't need them. Come on. Bridge. Oh, I do need another one of those. Okay, come on. Now I don't want any more. None of that. No fences. I want the bridge or the fountain. Bridge or fountain. Bridge. Oh my gosh. Oh, I am cooked. I am cooked. It's not gonna pop up at all. Well, we did get enough fences to finish off our fence area. Oh boy, we've reached 125 out of 125. I can't believe all of that took 125 things. We didn't get exactly what we wanted to make it the absolute perfect Zen garden, but we can still try because now we're going to turn our attention away from that and over to this guy right here. You'll help me out, won't you? Won't you? Submit requirements. He wants a tranquil strawberry. All right, I'll play his game for now. Go over here. We'll buy some strawberries. We'll plant them back here. And from here, we will wait until they can become tranquil. Should take about 2 seconds. Of course, they would get corrupted and not tranquil. Great, just my luck. And to make matters worse, bro doesn't even want a strawberry anymore. He wants a tomato. I'm not gonna lie, I hate this dude so much. That's why I haven't really even done anything. But hey, man, I got a corrupt tomato. Do you want it? No, it has to be tranquil. Yeah, okay. I think instead I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that requirement. Oh, it gave me the tranquil spray. And I can just go spray my strawberries now. Too late, guy. I'm not gonna do that anymore. You've done turned me on to the pay to win. Let's just go ahead and get this tree completely grown. Get this guy out of our lives. This should be a fun montage. Oh, bro's tired of me just skipping the requirement of Robux. Now he's like, all right, bro, just give me shekels. You want me to pay to win that way? All right, I'll do it. There we go, I did it. I also think it's crazy that literally halfway through this, my freaking thing reset because apparently every hour on the hour, it resets and gives you corrupted mutations. That's fine and dandy and all, but I'm tired of doing all this. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm tired of talking to your tree. I'm tired of looking at your dumb sign with numbers on it. And I'm really tired of you giving me these mutation sprays. What I want is this corrupted Zen crate, or I guess one of these guys. Wait, I did get a couple of these seeds. I wonder what they look like. We'll look in just a second. I got a date with the pay to win. Oh, and then bro is like, mass corruption reached. Can't, now I gotta wait. Telling me how you're cutting me off? How dare you? What if I just skip the requirement? Nah, bro, still take my Robux. Of course you will, little dude. I didn't get a corrupted Zen crate, so I'll go ahead and just throw it down real quick. Then skip the timer. And open it, and I got a weird looking little fan. Have I said how much I hate that corrupt Zen guy over there? Because I do. All right, let's check out these seeds. What will they give us? Oh, okay, yeah, these look pretty cool. Maybe if I put the last 2 Zen crates that I have down next to them, I'll get a little bit more luck this time. Okay, got a bridge. That's cool. And got a really cool looking light. Yo, okay, am getting pretty lucky. And because I guess the guy felt bad, he also did give me one of these things. I don't actually know what these things even do. What do you do, little guy? You make things corrupt after collecting them. Cool. Honestly, those are some win items. It's just too bad that all of my stuff is gone. Are you confused? Yeah, so was I when I logged in this morning. Because believe it or not, this is the real Grow a Garden game. I could go over here, I could switch up my other load spot, and it will bring me back to a video that I worked on recently where I made a secret room in Grow a Garden. You'll have to watch the video on where to find it. But there's a candy blossom in here somewhere. The point is, I didn't actually make the perfect Zen garden on the main Grow a Garden account. What I did is actually make the Zen garden on the Grow a Garden dev account. And I mainly did that because I have pretty much everything Zen related on this version of the game and not in the main version of the game. I didn't feel like buying it again. It's essentially like getting 4 plots for the price of 2. The only problem with that is when the game starts to update, they remove the current update early so that they can start working and testing on the new one. And yeah, apparently the new update has a big fat pig in it that we gotta feed. That's all I'll show for now, and you'll just have to guess what it does later. For now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up with the plants. Planting anything and everything in the garden that can make this look great. And with that, we got one final montage to do. Oh yeah, but I am gonna get rid of these real quick. These are absolutely good for nothing. All right.
Follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
All right, it's done, and the final thing to do, we grow all, and we see what our final product looks like, and oh my goodness, look at this. Honestly, it looks very, very nice back here. We got the bamboo forest kind of all around it, giving that extra sense of seclusion. We got another cherry blossom tree, got a sakura bush over there. We got the lumira plant lighting up the pathway, some lucky bamboo. And overall, we still have some nice open areas so that we can remain serene, tranquil. And I think that means our journey here is done. Hopefully you found this helpful. And maybe if you follow this tutorial yourself and I find one of these houses out there in the wild, well, maybe you might get a free seed pack for me. They say my seed packs are lucky because when I gift them and open them, this is what you end up getting. Yep, just like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, now they brought it back. Are you kidding me? Man. What gives? Yeah. Skipper car, blah, blah, blah. What did you give me? Oh my gosh, he gave me a crate. What is it? It's another fence. Oh well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go plant this. Drop our username down in the comments so that you can win one. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll just see you later.